then you gotta.
And we're back with more Kool Kids Radio. It's still Spunky Rooster.
It's Dewey Low.
Roxy Major.
Sorry that I pulled your hat off, Dewey.
It's okay.
You forgive me?
No.
Don't
It
do
is war.
that. Don't
It's
do
war?
that.
It is war.
What are you going
I don't know. I'm gonna do something, but it's war.
to do? Well, you guys should see the shenanigans that happens when the camera's off. Well, as of right now, it's time to talk about entertainment news. I'm gonna dig right in. There's a lot going on. The first thing I really am dying to talk about is the Kanye Wiz Amber debacle.
What the fuck goes on there?
I am so confused about what's happening. So,
Yo.
for those that don't know, if you've been living under a rock, apparently, Wiz Khalifa made a comment or two about the name of Kanye's new album, Waves, that Kanye got bent out of shape about. It's not 100% clear from looking at all the screenshots of the tweets of
What was
how
the
it
initial
started.
comment?
I don't know where it started. I mean, it was because Wiz said something about the real Wave was Max B, but I
Right.
don't know where it came, like why it even went there.
Well, because his album was called something else. He was given, social media gives people this feeling that I can say whatever I want to say. Can give my opinion about anything. Kanye put out that he was changing the name of his album, and Wiz, put his take on it, like, don't do that, call it something else. That's Max B shit, pretty much is what.
And Chasing
what he said.
Cash co-signed on it. Like,
Yeah,
Max B started the Wave.
But my thing is this: it's a freaking word. Like,
well, they're looking at it from
if you want to
the
say,
singing
yo,
thing.
don't smoke weed. That's Bob Marley shit. I mean, it's just a word. You know what I mean? It's just a word.
They're looking at it from the standpoint of like the Wave being that sound, like that singing sound that Kanye kind of made popular on 808s.
Yeah, but he didn't say I'm that wave or this is that wave.
Yeah.
He just said the word
Right,
waves.
that is wave.
He's like,
That's
oh, you can't
why-
say waves.
Right, that's
That-
why
you-
I'm
you
confused.
can't utter the
about
word.
where that came from. I'm like, bruh, like where did that come from? So for you guys that didn't see it, Kanye went in, like he just went on this whole
I was with
rampage.
Yo.
Kanye until until he took it too far. And he looked like it made him look like an old head because he didn't know what KK he was referring to. But aside from that, some of the stuff he said was real funny though. Some of the stuff he said was funny.
Some of it was funny and some of it was just weird. Like, Wiz wears cool pants. I like your pants. Like, he kept talking about Wiz's pants. And it's like, I told my team to find me some pants like yours. And then he was
But he was trying to joke him with the pants.
But I feel like he wasn't, though. I really
But
felt like he was dead ass.
I think he said something. You're probably right because he was talking about he brought skinny jeans.
He was
made
talking
him
he went
popular,
on and on.
yeah.
Like, it was
No,
in and out of
because
it.
Wiz wears
Come on,
awful
yo.
pants.
Wiz wears awful things in general, but it's like
It's Kanye
easy,
West.
like, right.
He was I highly doubt he was serious about these compliments.
Bruh.
He
He
was saying
was?
all that
No.
probably like in like a satirical manner.
Did you
Yeah,
read him?
yeah.
Very sarcastic.
George
with it.
Bush cares
I
about
agree.
black people. Doesn't care about black people.
Well, no, he was dead ass then.
Exactly. So he was serious about that.
Kanye don't really
I'm gonna let
joke.
you finish. Was he serious? when
joked.
said
He was
that?
dead ass.
He was.
He did not like those pants.
He went on the stage and said,
Hey, yo.
hold up.
I'm gonna let you finish.
And then shrugged. He
Okay. When he said, "Sway, you don't have the answers,"
You don't
Was
have
he
to
serious?
he was
serious.
angry. He was angry.
Kanye never explained.
but how?
doing the
How though?
education.
You ain't been doing that.
How, Sway? How?
That right? Listen, every time before he drops some music, he does something crazy.
Yeah, he knows. I
You
mean,
don't have the answer. Sway was hilarious.
he knows.
Yo.
That made my week.
The answer Sway.
The Sway was kind
How,
of
Sway?
like, shit.
How, Sway?
He's like,
Shakespeare in
come
the
on, dog.
flesh.
I
Walt
had a
Disney.
clover line too. It
ain't
wasn't on
Ralph.
his level.
It's not Ralph's level.
Go.
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
I know. Now I want to watch it.
We don't know.
I don't know. I feel like he was serious simply because of the flow of the tweets. If you read it, he's just going in and out of the thoughts. So, like, 1 minute he's talking,
Yo.
he's shitting on him about his kid and shit. Then the next minute he's really just talking about, he's going on about his pants. And it's not in a
He
joking
said-
manner. He's like, I like Wiz's pants. Like, Wiz wears cool pants. And he hashtagged it a few times.
Yo,
He
However-
doesn't wear
shady.
cool pants.
However, it got
He's probably
serious
being
when
shady,
He's
yo.
like, I own your baby.
now when he said
Yeah.
when he said, I think what really set her off is when he said about you. You got. I know
You
you
let
feel
a
bad when you
stripper
look in the
trap you.
mirror and you realize you got to deal with her for 19 years or something like that, and then you let the stripper trap you. Those two things made her mad.
And then, like, on top of that, he was saying a lot of shit about the baby. I think that's what kind of, like, because he was
So was he
like,
serious about that?
Hell yeah, he was.
He said, what did he
He
say?
was
He
dead
said,
ass.
you own waves, I own your kid.
Right.
I don't see the connection there.
I guess
But-
because he's saying, like, well, the whole reason you even know this bitch exists is because I was fucking her at one point.
Okay. All right.
That's how I
took
took
He
it.
said-
Well,
You wouldn't
he kind of
even
got a
have a
point
son
there.
if
So he's
it
trying to
wasn't
say
for
you
me.
should thank me for bringing her to light so you even know about her in the first place.
Easy
You got a point
talking.
there.
That was
You got a
his-
point there.
I mean, he
You
may
got a
have
point
point.
there.
He may have a point, but it was still fucked up to say. Like, shit was wrong. So Amber came out and said that she used to play with his butthole.
I don't think that's true.
That's not what she said.
I actually, I believe that.
She said, I don't believe that. I believe that.
I don't believe
I
that.
do. I heard someone else say something about Kanye like in
You
butt
believe
play.
Kanye
Who
is
said it?
a finger in the
You don't have
butthole?
to
I
answer.
think he's
Oh,
doing that
no.
Fosse hole
Heck
stuff.
no.
No.
I don't see him doing
No,
that.
no,
I
no.
don't think so.
No.
Well,
If he
Kanye
did
is a lot of
Here's the thing.
things.
If he was rolling like that, he would not talk so crazy
Why wouldn't he?
because he'd be
Because
quiet.
somebody would have been.
Because it was somebody could have been. I was outing him with that. It's not like it's been a
Nah.
rash of girls saying, "Yeah, see this finger right here." Like that
It
never
was a
happened
Kanye
before.
West.
It would have been everywhere.
Hey.
There's been rumors about Diddy for a long time.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay,
Superhead
It's
went on
not-
the radio one time and talked
and
about
she ain't
her,
the only one.
her
Yeah.
and Diddy in the bed with a dude one
Yes.
time, and it was blood in the bed, and
Yes.
it wasn't
Well, that
coming
was
from
Tigger.
her.
That was Tigger. That was
Her-
Tigger. She said that about.
No, that was Diddy. She said that Tigger and her were at a gay club and they saw Diddy in there, some shit.
No,
like
no.
that.
She was
I
she
believe
was
about
there with
Diddy.
Exhibit. She said she was there with
Exhibit,
Exhibit at the
yes.
gay club, and she saw Diddy doing things. But the Tigger thing was she said she went in the room and it was smelling like ass, and Tigger was in there, was blood on the sheets. That was something different. But
Well, nah. I also she was on Hot 97.
Oh,
She said that she
definitely
was
said it,
having
yeah.
a threesome with Diddy and somebody else, and that
she,
there was
yeah,
blood
but
in
that
the
wasn't.
bed.
It wasn't in that. Yeah. She did say
I
that.
believe
She did say that.
Shout out to Lisa though.
But I'm saying, so
It's
it's-
priceless.
It's definitely been
He's
been
probably
out there. But
Biggie fuckboy,
Kanye,
literally.
here's a problem with that. That's a fight that Kanye can't win, unless.
You have to also look at the fact that Amber at that point, the way that Kanye talked about them, had no reason to lie. Like
She had
now,
every reason to
no,
lie.
I'm coming at
She
your
had
neck
every
now.
reason to
If
lie.
that was
Every
me,
reason
if
to
that was
lie.
me and I was Amber, I'm telling fucking dirt. Like
She
you
would've
coming at
been
me
told
crazy.
it.
That wasn't dirt.
I'm
She
though.
would've
dishing
been
dirt.
told it.
That's not dirt.
No,
The
that
fact that I
wasn't
used to
dirt.
finger
She
you
didn't
in the
say-
booty
she
wasn't
said you missed. She insinuated it, but she didn't say. She was very careful with the word. She didn't.
I'm about to
say,
pull it up
I
right
stuck
now.
my finger in your ass.
I'm pulling it up
She
right now.
She
said-
had
you
every
missed-
reason to lie.
She had every reason to lie. Kanye has said a lot of stuff about her. Do you remember the interviews that he said I guess it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, when he said, I could not take enough showers to wash off the Amber Rose when we
And
before
it's
I
funny
got
because I just happened to pull that up,
Yeah.
and she said, "Wait, 30 showers," but Kim let Ray J nut on her. Never mind.
Yeah.
How many people did she let nut on her though?
You know what I'm
So
saying?
Hey
I'm
yo, I
trying to
don't know
find
too
the
many people
tweet.
that fucked Amber Rose.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
Well,
it.
Amber Rose is a dancer.
They said, "Oh,
In New
Kanye,
York.
are you mad
Amber
that I'm not
Rose
around
said
to
she
play
had
in your
sex with a lot
asshole
of people.
anymore?"
She
So
said
she
she's
did.
a
She
proud
flat out
hoe.
said it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Kanye West, are you mad I'm not around to playing your asshole anymore? Hashtag fingers in the booty ass bitch.
Okay, so that is saying it. All right, so
I believe
But
I
her.
don't
think she
believe
has
it,
every reason
though.
to
I
lie.
here's
I
the
believe
thing.
her.
You've been mad
But why do you
at a
believe
guy
her?
before.
Why
You've been
not?
mad at a guy before. You're gonna think of the worst thing you can say.
And
It's only
anything
two
that-
things.
and
It's
every
only
time
two
I
or
do,
three
it's
things you can
fucking
say.
true. If
I
say
got
the
mad
worst
at my
thing-
when I broke up with my ex. I tried to hook him up with a tranny on purpose.
and just so you can tell
How
me.
did you do that?
It was just funny.
Via Facebook? How'd you try to do it?
That's
Yeah,
petty,
Facebook.
Mo.
Oh,
It
that's
was
so
one of my
crazy.
friends.
Mo.
That's
Because
petty
you was
and
trying
shit.
to
Inbox
set him up
this
to give him
nigga.
some dirt.
Huh?
That's
No,
trying
it
to
was
tell
just
you.
funny to watch.
But
happen.
see, me being petty the way that I am, when I get angry at someone, it doesn't matter if I'm just mad. I'm telling the truth when I tell your shit. Like,
But not
Sometimes,
everybody's
but
like
what
that.
if there's no truth to tell? Then you'll lie. How about you say this? Fuck you, I never loved you anyway. That's a fucking lie.
And a lot of people
You
say
just
niggas got
mad.
little dicks and knowing they
What
don't,
you
they
should
say
have
the nigga
said was,
mad.
"Oh, you mad?" What did Cameron
he
say when he
couldn't
was on
say
the show
that, and that's
time?
why he was like, "I don't do
He
that."
didn't say shit.
Oh, Kanye was like, "I don't do that." I don't do those kind of things. Like his response was guilty. It was like,
How is saying that you don't do it is guilty?
That's guilty? What are you supposed to say?
What
I
you
do
supposed to
that.
I don't do that.
What is it?
He just said I don't do that. Hey,
What if he, okay, I'll tell you what the fuck
What you
y'all
supposed
is
to do?
up.
Get mad,
What if he
angry,
said,
lash out,
yeah, I
cuss out?
do miss you? What if he said, yeah, I do
I do miss them fingers, girl.
right.
I just don't believe it.
Oh my God! I would look at him completely different.
Again,
Yeah.
I've
an
heard it. I've
opportunist.
heard it about him
She'll do
before.
anything for another 5 minutes of fame.
But
However,
She may
if
be
you
an
follow her on
opportunist.
Instagram,
And then
Her
her
pictures
and
are
Kim take a
crazy.
selfie
Listen,
right after.
listen. She
It's
may
just
be an
phony.
opportunist,
It's all
but
hype.
it's not. She may be an opportunist, but that don't mean that she don't have other shit going on. To like, she's prevalent enough to not need to do that.
No, she's
to,
not.
to have people talk about
No,
her.
she's not.
She's in the, people know who she is. People, I mean, she's
Because
doing
of
her
Kanye.
little slut walk
People know who
thing.
Cat
I
Stacks
saw
because of
her-
is.
Kanye.
I saw her on Wild 'N Out recently.
Because
Like,
of
People know who
Kanye.
Cat Stacks
regardless,
is.
that doesn't mean anything. We're
You got a
talking about
point.
her being an opportunist. I mean, opportunist.
So does
I'm just saying.
Kanye really own that baby?
Essentially,
I think it was just all
Indirectly.
hype. They taking pictures after the fact. It was just all hype.
I mean, everything
It's
is hype.
buzz. It's not real.
Everything is hype anyway, but that don't mean that he wasn't really
Hype it
getting
up.
fingered in the butt.
So you think
Hype it
if
up.
somebody put
Hype
your
it up.
husband on blast like that and it's real, you gonna turn around and take a picture with them the next day?
Just
Yo,
show you that
this
it's
is-
dead.
That's fake.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm about to say that was.
Twitter beef.
I'm about to say that's
It's
a part
fake.
of the propaganda side of it. Okay, let's take this picture and end it so that people talk
So
about
it's
it some
over
more.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, but that don't mean that it didn't really happen.
It doesn't mean that it
Don't
does.
mean that it
either.
did either. We don't know.
And we
Nobody
don't know.
knows but his
I'm gonna
butthole.
say this: the probability is higher that he put something in her butt
Yeah.
than she put something in his. Can you agree with that?
You guys don't want to believe it. That's fine.
It's not that I don't want to. It just doesn't
Hey,
seem
yo.
realistic to me.
yo,
Hey, let's do this. How about this? Have you seen her ass? And have you looked
I've
at
seen
his?
her.
No
I've seen
homo?
her everything. I've seen her vagina. I've seen
Okay,
everything.
I haven't. Where did you see
Why
this
haven't
at?
you? She used to post that shit back
Really?
in the day.
Can you
Hell yeah, I
tag
saw
me
that
in
shit
that?
on Twitter
Tag me in that.
like 2 years ago.
Tag
3,
me in
4.
that.
Mm-hmm.
you
She
want to know
was-
my theory though?
What?
Okay.
Kanye is a
West.
lot of things, but I don't think that's one
I
of them.
believe every time Kanye does like these little,
Right.
rants or whatever, you see what I'm saying?
He
Like,
tried to finger in his butt to calm down.
But nah, like on the real, like I think it's just like he just putting on like this big show for us. You see what I'm saying? It's like a movie for him.
Look
Like,
at what he just tweeted. When did he tweet it? 6 hours ago. Me and Wiz spoke yesterday. Great convo, all positive. This nigga, did you hear that, bruh? Did you hear that he say his album is gonna be a gospel album?
Yeah, he did say that.
He
Kanye
said it.
West
I'm
his
not-
album
I'm
gonna
actually
be
about
a
to pull it up right
gospel
now.
album.
He's like, this album is actually a gospel album.
I mean,
Like,
Jesus Walk was
He got
dope.
Kirk Franklin and 2
I
Chainz
saw
on
a
the same
picture
song.
of that. You saw that shit? Yo, here's a picture with Kirk Franklin, 2 Chainz, and some other niggas.
That's kind of slick though.
I mean, it's interesting, nonetheless.
Kurt Franklin, he looks weird to me.
Y'all need to listen to it.
I ain't gonna lie though.
I might have
It
to.
sounded like it was kind of flames.
Is Kurt Franklin, is he still addicted to
It
porn?
was-
I'm not into that kind of shit. I like pictures and videos. Me and my wife got the kind of love that can turn exes into best friends. Exes can be mad, but just know I never let them play in my ass. I don't do that. I stay away from that area altogether. I'm just like, come on, bro.
What else was he supposed to say?
I feel like that was a bullshit ass
What would your
response.
response be?
I would laugh at it. Like,
Hey,
if there's
yo.
no truth, I feel no need to defend myself. Like I'm a laugh. Like that's a dumbass.
And then
thing to
people
say.
would be
Like,
like, people would be
it's not
saying,
true.
"Oh, he didn't say he didn't. He didn't say he
But
didn't."
bruh, if it's not true and it's dumb as hell, like I stuck my fingers in your butt and it's like some off the wall shit, I'm a laugh.
And then people want to say, "Well, he never said it didn't happen."
Yeah, wait a minute, you can laugh like ha 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 ha, or you can laugh like hey ha ha ha
and
ha.
put hella crying faces. You gotta retweet that shit with hella crying faces. Like that's how you gotta troll her tweet.
And people
or
gonna be
some
like,
shit.
"Well, he never said he didn't."
Hey yo.
Hey, I'm just saying. But anyway, so what about Stacey Dash and her bullshit ass comments about
Who's that? Who's that?
right?
Gabrielle did this shit.
Who is that? That's
Hey,
that
yo,
crazy
I was-
lady.
I loved it. Who is that? Is she related to Dame Dash? Was she on Rockefeller?
Isn't that crazy lady? I've heard about that crazy.
I heard about a
lady.
crazy person last week, but I didn't know her name. Just a crazy person. Yo, that shit.
Hey yo.
Shout out to Grab Your Union for that
Shade.
shit right
That
there.
was funny.
That shit.
Shade.
But for y'all that
level
don't know,
now.
Stacey Dash said that we should not have things like Black History Month or Black entertainment television.
And she's
or,
so retarded because it just drives me crazy. Because
the crazy
what she's trying to say is not what she said.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. She doesn't communicate well. Like
She
I
doesn't.
get what she's saying, but I don't agree with it. But I get it. Like, okay, you're saying it should just all be equal. Like there shouldn't
Yeah.
be separated. It shouldn't be white
Instead
this,
of
black
saying
that.
there shouldn't be a Black History Month, say Black History Month should be every day.
Exactly. I get where she's going, but god damn
She's
it,
a fucking
Stacey.
moron.
Do
She's dumb.
better, bro.
Hey
Like,
yo, what the fuck?
Like Raven, I'm not black. I'm just American.
Both of them.
well,
Dumb. Dumb.
I don't say
They both word
Man.
things wrong and
I'm
make
about
it
to say,
sound
because
so
I'm not gonna
bad.
say that I don't necessarily understand Raven's point about that. I won't call it that I'm not black. I don't necessarily personally identify with being African American for a literal sense of I'm not literally from Africa. I feel like when that comes into play, like Asian American, I moved here from Asia. Like I feel like that's the only time you should be labeled in that way. I didn't move here from Africa, so I'm not an African American. I'm an American citizen. I'm American.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But
I'm
she
a black
words
American.
things wrong. She sounds fucking dumb. She needs to
Yeah.
think
Right.
about words before she spit them out her mouth.
If the racial draft was real, Raven Simone
She would have been gone.
and Stacey Dash would be getting traded right now.
Who would you trade him for?
Who would I
Adele.
trade him? What? I was about to say, I would grab.
And can we have Sam Smith?
Oh yeah, we could take him. I'll take him.
Yeah, I'll take Sam Smith and Adele. You know what? Even though they're the same person.
Yeah, they are the same person. Hey yo, real quick sidebar. I saw a really funny meme one time about Adele tickets. They said how Adele tickets were like, I forgot how much it was. Like, let's say it was $1,800. It was like, what? Hello from the parking lot.
Yo, her tickets started at
That shit killed me.
$800.
Speaking of tickets, I mean, this is off topic, and I don't know how
Nobody
long
got
ago it
time for
happened.
that,
Did y'all
though.
hear about what happened to Iggy's tour and why she fell off?
Nah,
No.
what
They
happened?
said some of her tour venues, she only sold like 8 tickets.
What?
Oh,
Bless her
Yeah.
heart.
She had to cancel most of them
Damn.
because she only sold like 8 tickets.
IGG.
Personally, I don't know anybody that would go to an Iggy concert.
I wouldn't either, but you know what?
Maybe she should have waited a while, or maybe got.
Nah, bro. They
I
don't
don't
do
know
they
any
fuck
white
with
people
her?
that like Iggy.
I don't think they even fuck with her, bro. Like, it's sad though. It's sad
Maybe
because
she
I
should have
really,
waited or got some big names on her tour. I don't know.
she needed somebody to open for her.
Too.
I don't know. I liked Iggy when I first discovered her a few years ago, like 3 years ago.
I didn't
She
like
was
her
first
voice. It
coming
was
out.
weird to me.
Yeah, it was different, and she was releasing all these little nice freestyles on YouTube. It was like, oh, okay, who's this new chick
Once
coming up?
she-
And then when she started popping, it just kind of fell off, fizzled out. So I mean, it is
Once
what
she
it
did
is.
that Kendrick Lamar shit, I was done with her.
I didn't see that.
that incoherent rap that she did.
Who's calling us? Somebody's calling. Caller. Who's there talking to the cool kids?
This is Nia.
Yeah. What's up?
Yo, what it do, cuz?
What's
What it
popping?
do, cuz?
Sound like Chucky.
How you feel about Stacey Dash and her shit?
Yes, it's full of shit, first of all.
Hey,
Like, she
yo.
was talking about BET, like, oh, it should be Black History Month and all this other stuff. But she was in a whole bunch of Black History videos, and she was on a game which plays on BET, and she did, like, a whole bunch of Black magazines. But now you so anti-Black people.
Bruh,
Like, I don't care.
did you see?
Anything over her.
Did you
Yeah.
see how BET was playing all her videos and with the hashtag never forget?
They played, yo.
So petty.
Her for days, and I'm here for it.
They played.
I'm always here for pettiness.
Hey,
If she
yo.
don't like black so much, she can forget
Patty
the whole
Murphy.
black don't crack thing, and she can start
'Cause I'm
aging like a white
petty.
person. How old is she? Like
Hey,
50?
yo.
She's like, yeah.
She was horrible. Like, she used to be so beautiful, and now it's just like,
Her
She's
black
gotta
wearing
be
off.
bleaching. I know she's bleaching.
Yeah.
She looks,
Yeah.
bless her heart.
She look like she here on crystal meth or something. I'm sorry. And she
She
used to
needs some
be
milk.
bad too.
She needs some milk.
She needs some milk.
She needs some
Hey,
milk.
yo, she used to be bad, man.
She did.
Yo,
I still remember her
fucking Mo
Playboy
Money.
spread.
bruh, coolest and shit. Man. Tania,
Yo.
what you think about the Kanye and Amber? Do you think that Amber was really fingering Kanye in the booty? They don't believe me. They don't believe her. I believe her.
her too. But you know the funny part about it is now her and Kevin got pictures together on Instagram.
Right.
Exactly. So I
They
think the
got a
whole
picture
thing
on
was fake.
Instagram. He talked about him and Wiz was on the phone. They just trying to smooth it over for
No,
the sake
I think the
of,
whole
you
thing
know.
was fake,
I mean,
like it always is.
Yeah, they always have fake beefs all the time, but I just feel like
What whole dice did you?
For his album.
right.
Yeah.
But
Did
that don't
you
mean the
hear
goings
about-
ons didn't really go on.
I don't
Did you
think he
hear
got any
about,
fingers placed in his butt.
Did you hear about Wiz?
First of
playing
all,
Kim
he is
K's
too
sex tape
fucking
at a
tight ass
concert?
for that shit anyway.
Wait, hold up. What happened?
Wiz played Kim K's,
Sex
played
tape,
Kim
yeah.
K's sex tape in a concert of his.
Savage.
I heard that.
Savage. Fucking savage.
I don't know how true it is
It's
or
true.
untrue. It is true.
From what I heard, yeah.
That's like what I heard about
Savage.
Drake. You know, when he went to the hotel that Meek was in and
Hey,
played
yo.
back to back all night over his room.
But I
Savage
heard they
life.
were in Canada at the same time recording their diss tracks in the same hotel anyway.
Oh,
That could have
that's-
been all fake too.
I
Hey,
didn't
yo.
hear that. I just heard that when Meek was on tour in Toronto, he went and
This-
checked into the hotel room above his
Mm.
and played record all night. And he actually said he did that on Summer 16.
Yo.
He said he did it.
Drake is petty.
Yo, I
Yo.
love his brand of petty though.
He
It's
can
so
be
good.
petty now and then.
Thirsty.
He done bulked up and got on a muscle.
Petty Guerrero.
I think he could beat Meek up
Petty
Yo, he can definitely
Pendergrass.
take Meek.
because Meek is a big goofy nigga.
He could definitely take me.
I feel
This-
like Meek is a laughing stock. I just want him to go away.
Hey yo.
He's making Nicki look so bad. Did you see the tweet that I forgot what it was like a
Hey,
real
yo.
site? It was like a newspaper or something that said, "Oh, Meek said that he was like counting
He said,
$50,000."
Nikki, go check your purse.
Nikki,
Yeah,
go
Nicki,
check-
check your
hey,
purse, yo.
Hey
Hey,
yo,
fucking
did you
laughing
see?
stock.
Yo, did you see when they was at the game?
Yo,
Yo.
and the commentator was like, "Yeah, it's so great to see."
Yeah. He was
They was like, yeah,
And
Meek's
of
here
course-
too, but it's definitely great to see Nikki.
And of course, Meek is here, but
We're glad to see Nicki.
like, damn.
Well, Tania, thank.
I feel like me taking Nicki's sexiness down because I'm just looking at her like, oh man.
She a clown like him now. I feel like I don't want to like see them
He depreciated her.
big time. Her stock has gone down.
Oh,
Sell your Nicki stocks ASAP.
Hey, yo.
I hope they just have some big, huge breakup that just is just, I don't know. She
It
needs
has
something.
to
That's
be.
petty,
It's gonna have to
dog.
be a huge, ridiculous breakup for her to rebound from this shit. Like
Yo,
it has
He,
to
he has to get somebody else pregnant.
if she
he got to
let
do
her-
some shit like
It's
that.
gonna have to be Iggy.
I think she really I think she really love him though. I think it's real. It might be real. You
She
don't
looked
think it's
bored
real?
in that video from
Hey,
the
yo.
basketball game. She
She
wasn't.
was like, oh my God, I hope they don't mention
Oh
me.
my god.
she didn't look up one time. She didn't look up.
I
Yep.
can't even go to a game without this.
She
shit
wasn't even
happening.
fucking interacting with that nigga. She wasn't even touching him. They weren't even sitting that close. Like they were just there. Well, Tania, thank you for calling us.
All right.
Thank you.
Deuces.
Shout out to you.
Shout out
Shout out to
TT.
Logan.
Yeah.
Yo.
The cutest baby
Shout
ever.
out to Logan. Love
Alright.
that kid, man.
Hey.
No, she's looking at the phone like
All right. Well, shout out to you anyway, Logan.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
Changing the pace. B.O.B. thinks that the world is flat. So much so he made a diss record to an astronomer or someone.
Yep.
Why would you ever, first of all, make a diss record to someone who doesn't rap? That's a scientist. And secondly,
Yep.
This is what I want him to do.
it's 2016.
I want him to run until he finds the fucking edge of the world.
And keep going.
Yeah, I want him to find the edge. Find it for me. Let me know where it is.
B.O.B.
So this is some apparently the word is hotep. There's some hoteppy ass way of thinking.
Hey,
And
yo.
I just don't understand where the ideology of this is coming
You a
from. Like
hotep.
I don't get it.
It's gotta be for publicity because that makes no fucking sense.
Nah, there are
Hey,
really
yo.
people that believe it. Like I showed you guys that girl's post. I've seen people advocating for it, and someone actually posted about it in our group, and one of the guys in there low key advocated for it, and it's like, bro, there are really people out here that
So they
believe
should
these
all
off the
just do
wall
a
things.
fucking marathon run to the end of the fucking world since it's fucking flat. They should find the
Hey,
edge.
yo.
And
They
go-
should take a flight and end up into fucking outer space. Shit's fucking dumb.
Bro, because if you think of it that way, how are niggas flying from here to like Tokyo?
Without exiting the atmosphere.
It's on the other side of the map. So how are they getting there? It's like you got to be a dumbass person to literally look at a map and take it for face value. Like, okay, it's a sphere, but it's on this flat paper, so it must be flat. Fuck that. What is wrong with people?
I guess that's where all the missing ships go. Well, I guess they float off the fucking edge of the world.
Triangle, it's the edge of the earth, apparently.
Hey yo.
And apparently these Hotep people believe all kind of shit like this. Like I mentioned earlier, I saw someone's post saying that someone believes that the beginning of the year is not really the new year because it can't be a new year if there are no leaves on the trees. Where the fuck is the logic? And who said that the new year had anything to do with the season?
If they want to create a new year for themselves, then go ahead. The Chinese people got their own fucking new year.
Nigga, the
Feel
calendar
free.
starts on January 1st, bro. Like we're going by the calendar. Like this,
They can make their own new year if they want to. It's just something everybody decided on. It's nothing set in stone.
It's not a big deal.
Right,
See, I like to celebrate New Year's on my birthday because that's a new year for me.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, so another one real quick before we move on from entertainment news. Rob Kardashian and Black China is the awkwardest couple in the world to me, considering the fact that Black China was fucking the dude that
She's
his
gonna be a
sister is now
Kardashian.
fucking. And it's just like, what?
Rob just trying to get his black card. Man.
She just gonna be smart.
Didn't she just get arrested?
Using him, and he's
Stupid.
Like, use me. No shit, use me.
I'm about to say, yeah. I mean,
Blac Chyna,
he's
use
always
me.
been. When he was dating Rita
But
Ora,
he don't really have much.
and said that she fucked 20 niggas while he was wasn't it something crazy like 90 niggas or something? He said she fucked while he was.
Hey,
Nobody
yo.
fucks
With her.
90 niggas.
It was some
I was
crazy
about to
number
say,
like
I
that.
know something.
That Rita while they were together. Rita
That's
Ora
crazy.
fucked hella niggas while they were together. So I just kind of look at him like a hoe. Well, not like a hoe, like a whore, like like a bullshit nigga.
Hey yo.
Yeah, like a punk.
Maybe he
a
just
whore.
likes drugs too much to care.
That could be true.
Mm. I don't know.
You
I
go in
think-
and
I'm
fuck
gonna
him, it's
Google it
gonna
and find out.
sniff
But he
this coke.
apparently said that he had proof.
I think Rob just trying to get his black card. That's it.
What?
He's just trying to get his black card.
Didn't Black China just
Didn't he
get locked
already?
up
Yeah.
for being
and-
drunk at the
Rob
airport?
Kardashian ain't
She-
got his black card.
Yeah, she got locked up for public intoxication, and she posted some shit on Instagram. I saw a screenshot of saying like free Black China, and he commented it like "Daddy's on the way" or some shit.
You would think she would have better wigs.
She doesn't have good like.
You would think she would have better wigs.
I mean,
Her wig was drunk too.
Hey yo.
her ass be drunk, so maybe it would be
Hey.
too. Her butt is shaped like. Her butt is like. I feel like it has. Her butt shaped real weird. I don't like it. Her implants ain't right. They fucked her
I don't
up.
like anybody with chicken legs and a big butt.
Yeah, we.
It's gotta be together.
You got to think about those anyway. And the
No
last-
man in Peyton legs. Peyton Manning, whatever the fuck his name is.
Hey,
Kneecaps.
yo. Kneecaps. Young Peyton man.
They bulge. She has bulging kneecaps.
Hey yo.
So the Iowa caucus. Let's get political for a second.
Yeah.
Mr. Dwayne Williams, you're running for office.
Step to the mic.
Let's talk about this caucus. I had to address you by your government.
Oh, it's all good.
He has on a dashing tie.
Yes.
Kardashian tie.
He looks dapper all the time for the most part, right?
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
be
for the most
professional when it
part.
comes to
He be
his-
swaggy.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the results? If you guys that don't know, Hillary won the caucus by like a hair.
Smidget.
She won by literally 3 votes over Bernie Sanders, and Ted Cruz won for the GOP side of the caucus.
Yeah. Only because I think that Donald Trump shot himself in the foot.
Hey yo.
Remember he said that he could shoot somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that hurt him. And literally the fact that he wasn't at the debate, I think that hurt him too. So they had a debate without him, which was actually a good debate because normally he's at a debate, he's kind of like some nah.
Yeah.
You're ugly. You're this.
That's how he acts, literally.
yeah, and
so
it takes away from the
childish.
debates.
And he doesn't answer
Hey, yo.
questions. He literally
He doesn't like hard questions.
he
yeah.
answers around them. He'll repeat the question and say some like fluffer bullshit type shit. And it's just like,
So what do you do? I told
He's
you
a
what I'll do.
distraction, dog.
Right. What has
Yeah,
everybody
he
else
is.
done?
He didn't.
Right, exactly.
Right. That's
That's
exactly
great.
it. And so he didn't want to go because the lady Kelly was there and she was one of the moderators, and he didn't like how she interacted with him at another debate because she's like somebody that's kind of like going to ask
Aggressive.
hard-hitting questions, and
And that's some
he
bitch
doesn't
nigga
know
shit.
issues.
Right.
So he just knows business. And so he didn't go, and that hurt him.
Which boggles my mind. Like, and that's so clear. He does not know anything about this. Like, he's just a businessman, and he literally operates in that realm. He literally acts like, I got a lot of money, and this is who I am. And this is not the president, though. That's not how the president is supposed to behave. Like,
But
you are
let me say
responsible
this.
for our nation.
I agree with you, but a good businessman could run the country, not him, though.
No.
Like, if it was a smart person that didn't necessarily have all of the experience, because President Obama hadn't held an office like that.
But he was a senator.
He was a senator briefly, but Hillary Clinton, just going by experience, Hillary Clinton has more experience than everybody.
Mhm.
But I think that you can have business sense and just good management skills and employ people with experience and kind of sit back. But that's not the type of person that he is, and he just doesn't have the temperament.
He's
to
too much
be
of an ass.
Yeah, he doesn't. It would be horrible. We'd be at
He's
war.
childish.
Yeah. And
As much as everybody already hates us, can you imagine how bad it would get?
Bro, we
Yeah.
would get bombed.
definitely get
I think
bombed.
literally the world would be over.
We'll get bombed.
Yeah.
Korea's definitely coming at that point.
Bomb them. We'd be
Korea already has nukes pointed at us, and they're
Yeah.
saying that they can now reach us. They're saying
Sure.
that they know their nukes can reach us now. So we don't need these kind of
He's
problems.
definitely gonna blow up Trump.
Bruh, hell yeah.
He's everything that they hate about America.
Literally, like,
He
he
is
is the
that.
personification
He is that.
of the American that they hate. He is the caricature of
Well,
America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he really is. And I feel like
Right.
Ted Cruz is not that different. I feel like
He's very different.
he's a polished
He's
version
smarter.
of Trump.
But that's the difference.
Yeah, but he has similar thought process. He says
no. A lot.
stupid
He's
shit.
not the only one, but he says it differently, and
he words it better.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
even
definitely.
still, I
there have
mentioned
been other presidents and other mayors and governors that share those beliefs. They just not gonna say it.
yeah, exactly. They have tact, and in a certain position, you can't. It doesn't matter how you say
Right.
it. You cannot talk about certain things in a certain way. You can't tell us that contraceptive being free is a nonsense thing that you don't really even recognize. Like, he said something along those lines that it was like nonsensical, and I'm just
But
like,
you know why? Because he's one of those Bible thumping types,
Mhm.
and those type of people don't believe that you should put that out there like that.
I seen an
because
ad
the-
from the 50s saying like it was like a woman, and it was like, oh, she's a devil worshiper. She's popping pills, birth control pills, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
I
Just
don't
some
think they
wild
should
shit.
pay for abortions for sure.
No, I don't think that. But they should pay for contraceptive.
It would be a lot of extra kids running around, but
I mean, so the debate would be: when you do that, are you saying that it's okay to do it, to have sex?
Not necessarily. It's saying if you are going to do it, be careful. To me,
So you're saying do it.
no. I'm
do
saying
it. Do
you're
it.
going to do it anyway.
So you're saying I acknowledge that you're gonna do it.
I acknowledge that you're doing it,
Which
and I want you to
means
do it
do it.
smart.
So to the person, what's the age where that's acceptable?
What, to do it?
Yeah.
Well, for my kid, when
Yeah.
she's like 25.
Okay,
But
she's not gonna be a kid.
I was like, I know that I
somebody
personally-
living in your house, so they're still living in your house, 16 years old. Are you giving them contraception?
Honestly, yes, simply because I started having sex at 14. And although, yes, I was careful, I didn't have a kid till I was 22, but, and I was in a relationship and everything. I just don't want there to be room for error for someone that I know is probably having sex. I just don't want her to be green to everything that could happen to her. So if I'm aware that it's happening, you can see when people start having sex, they change a little bit. Like, they come into their own a bit. So once I see that happen to my kid, I am going to kind of pull her aside. And I talk to my daughter like this. Like, we have a real we're here. So I know that she's going to receive me well because I've set this up for us to be able to communicate from
Which is good.
jump. So when it gets to that point, she's going to hear me. So I ain't tripping. She's going to understand why I'm telling
You're
her
very
to get
liberal.
on it.
I know you're liberal.
Hmm?
You're very liberal. You're not conservative on this issue.
I mean, I didn't start having sex till I was 20, so I never was on birth.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that whatever we did is whatever we did. This generation
They're
is
moving
totally
faster.
different. They're moving a lot faster. So if you put it out there, I mean, if you're admitting that you know that they're going to do it, which they are,
They are.
then you
I found my
have to
daughter
make it
having sex.
available.
I'm taking her to Africa and
Do it. What you
circumcising
think?
her.
You could. Oh my god.
Do it. What do you think?
My 12-year-old cousin told me he gets his dick wet every Friday.
Who?
Holy shit! What?
Is that a quote?
It better not be Leon.
Is that a quote?
Mhm.
Is that a quote?
That is a quote.
But let me say this. Before we get too crazy. When we were kids,
I'm gonna have to talk to
a
him.
lot of people lied and said that he did something he didn't
That's
do.
true.
That's
Okay.
true. I
That's
told
true.
people I wasn't a virgin when I was in high school.
It's once a month. Okay, maybe, maybe it's once a month.
But if he said it, he
Yeah.
probably is getting. Because I
I
mean,
know.
who
He's
says?
getting something.
Who
If
says
he
that?
if he was bold enough to say that, he's
He
getting
said it. He
something.
said I'm getting my dick wet. Like you're probably really fucking people.
It was
That's
not
what
Leon.
he
And so he's in
It
the sixth
was.
grade.
It
Man.
was.
Is that
yes.
12? You in the sixth grade?
Do you know, like when we were 12?
He gets his dick wet in the shower.
We were making out. Like
With
He
you
lotion.
would
didn't
just
say how. He
like
didn't say
French
how.
kissing was a big deal at 12. We used to call it getting burned. Like
what?
yeah, getting burned,
What?
not burnt. Burn. It was burned.
Oh yeah.
So
Hey,
This is-
yo.
You
from
getting
Jersey?
burned over
Yeah.
there? Like what?
getting burned. Yeah, they over
That's a
there
Jersey
getting
thing.
burned.
We didn't do that
Jersey.
here.
That was Jersey.
Yeah.
But when
We
I was
do that
12,
here.
that's
That
what
was
we were
hacking
doing. We
sex.
weren't thinking about having real life sex. Like that shit's crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
mean,
Like,
but
hacking sex.
I think
I blame music.
reasonable age is 17.
Well, I think most people really lose theirs at like 14, 15. That seems to be the general.
I think
No.
17
Hey, man.
is pretty.
I think
pretty
around
normal,
16,
yeah.
17.
14 is mad early.
Very early.
And 12 is just like
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
Fucking ridiculous.
I didn't even
12
kiss a
is
boy
insane.
until I was 18.
I knew a girl that was having sex at 12. Well, we were 12, and she
yeah,
was.
I was
known as
18,
a
and I was
super
kind of
hoe.
late, so
Like-
I was 18.
To us, we felt like she was like a whole nother level of hoe, because how are you having sex right now?
She
at
went all the
12?
way.
I remember
was
a girl
outside.
came back to we were in 6th grade. She came from summer break. She came back to school pregnant.
I don't know
How
if
old are
y'all
you
know
in 6th
this,
grade?
but
11?
Lisa has not said anything for about 15 minutes.
She's over there looking at porn.
How old were you?
Carlos is trying to call me. Shout out to Carlos.
She's like 13.
Tell her to call in.
13? 12?
I was 15.
Okay.
See, I
Oh,
really,
it's
honestly,
middle. Okay.
generally, people usually say 14.
How old were you,
15.
Devin?
Hmm?
I know.
14, 15.
No.
I was 17.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you
I
did
was
say
say
that.
17.
But
I'm
I
good. I'm
can
good.
say that I did not like it until I was 19. Because at that
'Cause you
age,
shouldn't have been
don't
doing it,
know-
yeah.
Right, you don't know what you're doing. I
Oh,
was too
yeah.
young to
Oh, my God.
do that. So at
13.
19,
It sucked for me at first. Like
I can't imagine.
I
doing
had
it.
sex
Like, yeah.
at 14. I didn't have sex again until I was 15. Like I did it like in really long,
Yeah,
big
it wasn't
spurts.
If you didn't,
At
you
first,
wasn't
because
right.
I didn't like it. Like I didn't really like it, but I was just way too curious when it happened. Like I had to know what it was like. I
So it was
couldn't
better
wait
that you got it
anymore.
out the way then.
my
Yeah.
life was about doing it at 15.
And then a year went by and I was curious.
I
Again.
didn't
was
even
like,
think
gotta
about
go
it.
again.
Hey, yo.
When I was 14.
So tell me this. So the,
I
the
didn't
first
see how it
guy,
fit.
is this a guy that you care about? Or you're just like, hey, you, I'm curious. Let's do this.
It was a
Like that?
guy that wasn't from Hackensack. He was like there for the summer.
Exotic.
Of course.
From Florida. I never saw him again after that. He was from Florida and he was in Hackensack for the summer. And like, I don't know why I was
Who
into him.
comes
He
to
like stopped me on the
Hackensack for
street
summer?
and he like low key talked me into it, but he didn't really because I was just really curious.
Is he
And he's-
older than you?
No, he was like my age.
I would kick my
It was a
parents'
really
ass if
stupid
they took me
situation.
to
I'm not gonna
Hackensack for the
explain it,
summer.
but
I
it
mean, it's
ended.
Hackensack, so I mean,
It
I believe you.
Yeah,
it
Hackensack.
really done. I'm not gonna explain the whole details, but it ended.
Hackensack.
It ended in him standing there, like kind of like beating off, asking me to let
I would
him
have been
like
so
finish
grossed
because I
out.
wanted him to stop, and he was like, "Come on, please," and I'm just like standing there saying no, and then like he came and we couldn't find it
What's it?
anywhere. Like he did
The
on the
cum?
floor. We couldn't find
I
the
would
cum.
Why
have
were you
been
looking for
gross the
Because
fuck
it was we were at
out.
my friend's house and we were at her mother's room.
As you should be. As you should be. In her,
They,
Hold on,
did
you
you
in
ever
your
find
butt-
it? She might
Hold
found
on.
it. Like,
My
what
friend's
the
Hold on,
fuck?
hold on.
bed is
Let's-
where I
let's
lost my
recap
virginity.
you
She's like,
not
oh, it's
only
hair
did you
gel.
have your
Yo.
first experience in a place called Hackensack,
Hackensack.
but you sacked in your friend's house,
Mother's.
which is not crazy.
In the mom?
But you were in your friend's parents' room.
On the bed.
Oh, damn.
But he beat
listening
off
to
on the
this
floor
film.
standing up, so it didn't. He didn't come on the bed.
Can you imagine the type of
I won't say what
drama that probably went down? Because
probably just thought it
women
was hair
find
gel.
stuff. She probably found some of your hair in the house, something.
Man,
He's like, but whose semen is this? But whose hair is this?
Hey, yo, I don't even know how we
People
got
playing
here.
with your booty.
How did we get here? Listen,
Ted Cruz. The moral of the story is don't vote for Ted Cruz.
yeah. No, this is what happens when you talk about Ted Cruz. We're gonna take a break.
I would never try my mother like that because she'd take it and put it in the bag and go get it tested to find out who the fuck this is.
We're gonna take our another music break. You are listening to Kool Kids Radio. Stay tuned, yo. This shit is ridiculous.
I'm never gonna find out.
Yeah.